Okay, this next question comes from Joe, and Joe says, I'm looking to hire a part-time salesperson for my home inspection company, and I'm having a challenge with determining how to pay their commission. Not sure if I do a flat fee or a percentage of the sale to make it a win-win. Well, basically a flat fee or a percentage of the sale is the same thing, Joe. Whether you want to say, I'm going to pay you $50 or I'm going to pay you 18%, the number is still going to be the same, right? After you hear me saying that, aren't you like, well, duh, right? This is just analysis paralysis. So however you want to set it up, set it up. But here's the bottom line to take into consideration. It is very challenging to have a part-time salesperson. Very, very challenging. I wouldn't recommend it. I'd recommend either having a full-time salesperson or not having anybody at all. I want somebody focused on selling. I want somebody focused on somebody who wants to make money and that I've got a good opportunity for them. Unless you've got some special circumstance as to why somebody would only be able to do it part-time, I would either go all in and hire a full-time person or don't do it at all. That would be my advice. But how you figure out the compensation is you basically have to say how much money you're bringing in. I mean, you could get all complicated and work with a CPA and put together numbers and all this type of stuff. But in the beginning days, you just have to know that you're going to be making a profit. So if you're charging $100 and it costs you $20 to deliver it, so you've got $80 worth of working room in your product. You have $80 worth of gross profit, if you will. Well, you know, a good thing to think about is this. A salesperson is going to work when they're making money. So if you say to yourself, I went out there for 90 days and I worked full-time making sales in my business, over the course of that 90 days, my average monthly profit was $10,000 a month. Now, that means I'm going to pay somebody a percentage of that because I can't give them the whole $10,000 because I'm the company. Well, I think that $5,000 is a pretty good monthly compensation to somebody in order to have a full-time job as a salesperson, because you're probably not going to get a top salesperson, you know, for that type of pay scale. But if it were me, I would go, you know what? I can show somebody how I got the leads, how many sales calls I made a day, how many presentations I was doing, and what the KPIs were around the sales funnel, and show them that if they just do what I say to do, that they should be able to bring in enough sales that they would make $5,000 a month. So that would be like, hey, you're going to bring in $22,000 worth of sales, and your commission on that is 25%, right? Which would be close to $5,000 a month, or whatever the number is going to be. Remember, a salesperson is going to work as long as they know they can put food on the table and take care of their family. And that's what's most important. Now, if there's a reason for you to put it together as a part-time salesperson, that's fine as well. But just remember, somebody is going to work knowing that they can make money. So you got to set them up for success. My job when I hired my first salesperson, and all of my salespeople were, I wanted to make sure that there were enough leads out there in the marketplace and that there was enough demand that if they did the activities that were required as a salesperson, that they were going to be able to close deals. And my job was to put together a nice commission plan for them while still being able to make a nice profit for the company. All right, so there's no 100% formula at this stage of your business. You're just going to have to make up what you can live with, okay? Because remember, you're going to make sales calls while they're making sales calls, so you're not going to affect your pocketbook in any way, shape, or form, right? You're still going to be making your sales. So whatever they make, give them 50%, give them 25%, give them 75%. It's still gravy to you. This is why it's also good if you put together a recurring revenue stream in your business, so that way maybe you pay them a one-time commission, but you get the recurring out of it. That's the best of both worlds for you. All right? Hope that helps, Joe.